Aries, welcome to your mid-October general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aries. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aries and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys, but if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy. And this reading is going to be all about connecting to an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether you are in a connection with this energy or in separation, I just want to pick up on the energy around you and see why it's coming through for you for your love reading and what this means for the month of October. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for your love reading. And for those who didn't join me for the meditation, this is a general love reading that is focusing on an energy in and around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you're currently single or taken, whether you're in a connection with this energy or currently in separation with this energy, let's see whose energy is coming through, why they're coming through, and what this means for you guys for the month of October. So tell me about the energy surrounding Aries. So we have buffet, and it says feeding off multiple lovers. Okay, so this is a lot of energy here. I do feel like this is someone who's single. I wonder if this is you, the other person. I definitely feel like there are options around you, Aries. I definitely feel like you can have some people on call. But maybe this is the other energy. I'm definitely kind of feeling player play yet energy here. And you're one of their best calls, I want to say, or you're one of the people that feeds them the most, that leaves them hungry for more. But it's right now just kind of, I don't know if it's like experimenting. I don't know if it's just casually dating, casually hooking up. The letter B is sticking out to me, as in Brianna, as in Brian. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone here. But someone could also have like a cross necklace. But anyway, tell me more about this energy before we get super deep into it. Someone could also be bisexual as well. Obviously, that's not for everyone, but that could be a confirmation for a few of you. But tell me more about this energy for Aries. Time. Okay, so time, divine timing is at work here, and it says wait, cycles, and infinity. Wow, okay, so yeah, I do feel like right now the timing is where it has to be. So if you feel like something is taking too long, or something isn't going fast enough, or something's going too fast, there's a reason for that. Again, this is still very general, and I'm going to pull more cards to dive deeper, but I feel like with whatever's happening right now, whether even this is someone you're in separation with and they're just kind of playing the field, trying to find other lovers to kind of, you know, get over the situation with you, I almost want to say it's like a matter of time before something comes back, like almost like a boomerang. You know, you think you kind of like tossed it out and then it just somehow you see it from the distance spinning back into your life. Let's see. What does this energy want to say to Aries that they haven't told Aries, that they've been wanting to tell Aries? What is a message from this energy that's connected to energy or to Aries spirit? I hope you can forgive me. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is someone that hurt you. This is someone that I don't know, just I feel like almost like ghosting energy, or I almost feel like kind of like one day they decided to like stop texting you, stop hanging out with you. And I feel maybe they started to kind of feel guilty about it, or started to kind of feel like what they were trying to seek outside of the two of you was not fulfilling them the way you were. And now they're kind of left with the, you know, like the last pickings, like almost as if, like I saw this on Instagram and I wonder if it kind of resonates here, but it's like they thought they could get something better. So they wait to go to the Spirit Halloween store until like the day before Halloween. And now it's like what's left. And it's like kind of the costumes no one wanted, or I don't know. Now they're kind of seeing, damn, like I really went the wrong direction with this. I really thought I could get more outside of this. And I messed up with Aries. I fumbled with Aries. But I think right now with the Time card, they're kind of too embarrassed to fully come forward and admit that. And so they're trying to, again, like find other people to hook up with, find other people to date, find other people to fulfill their time with. But it's just delaying the inevitable of what they're going to sit with soon and say, damn, I messed up. Okay, let's get into the tarot to dive deeper into this, because I feel like this is going to give you guys a lot of clarity. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aries? What are they hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah, this person is just indecisive in general. They are always very distracted about the things that like give them, you know, an ego boost or flirt with them. They're a little self-centered in that way. Yeah. But I think, you know, like, yeah, see, Five of Pentacles here. I think like they thought they could play the same game they play with others with you. And what I mean by that is, for example, it could be something like, oh, you know, I can just ghost, but then come back in whatever I want. We could hit it off like nothing happened. No, that was not going to work with you. And you let them know that wasn't going to work with you. And I think they kind of were blindsided by that for whatever reason. Yeah. I keep on hearing like I'm trying to forget about you, and I don't know if that's your energy or the energy of what they're trying to distract themselves with currently by trying to kind of detach from you and what they did. But bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, Aries energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Aries, or someone with strong Aries in their chart. Does not have to be the case. Yeah, when they saw you, they knew they had to have you, and they are the type to be very upfront about it. They're not shy, let's just say. And I think even from like the first conversation or the first interaction, they let you know that they thought you were hot, sexy, attractive, cute. They kind of like flattered you in that sense and made you feel really sexy or really good about yourself. But if this person has Queen of Wands energy, they know they're attractive. And I think they put a lot of effort into looking good. It makes them, and they get that confidence off of it. So I think maybe at first, Aries, their confidence is what kind of drew you in. It kind of turned you on. It kind of made you notice this person a lot. And they like to get attention. They like to have all the attention on them. And I think that that was something that at first kind of seemed like, damn, like this person really has like a way with people, can really flirt with people, get people to like want them. and they're pursuing me. Like that type of energy, whether that's how they feel about you or how you feel about them. I do feel you guys had hooked up pretty quickly after meeting each other, and it was good. It was very good. And they wanted you to stay longer, or you wanted them to stay longer, but they were quick to kind of just get dressed and get going. And maybe that was the first kind of internal, like, oh, uh-oh, like, did I rush this into this too quick? Are they taking this seriously type of thing? They also may like to show off their body a lot. They may like to, post a lot on social media, with tops off, showing off their body. They like to get that hype from it, which is not, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying that's definitely something someone likes to do here. May even like have like an OnlyFans account. But anyway, let's get into this. How they feel about you is the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. So right now they're conflicted. They don't know what to do. I think there's a part of them that wants to reach out, that wants to kind of explain, but another that thinks it's like, there's no point in doing it. Like what has been done has already been done. But they can't help but still kind of feel like there's some unresolved business between the two of you. I do feel like there's one day where they just kind of, feel like they think about you and feel like they kind of want to have like a new start with you. And then, the next day, no, let's just forget about it. It's cool. This person does tend to juggle a lot of people. I think they always like to remain open, like to remain single. So maybe, in some way they're juggling the feelings for you and someone else. And you could be aware of that, or you're completely unaware of that. What they think about you right now is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And when I saw this fall, like I just heard like uninterested. They think you're uninterested. They think you're not looking to start anything, especially if they burned you, especially if you felt like they, disrespected you, or they kind of know that's lingering there, and they know that's something that is going to stay with you and thoughts of them. I think they think about like a one-night stand, or they think about like the quick flame that happened with you quite a bit. And I'm wondering why it's sticking with them for so long. Because again, I think they're the type that is usually like in it and then out. But there's something here that's still kind of connecting this person to you, which I want to clarify. I want to know more about this. Tell me more about this energy. Maybe because it was really passionate, between the two of you, you fulfilled something that was like desirable and passionate within each other, but it was not long lasting. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So 2 sevens here. Your birthday could be April 7th. Oh, 3 sevens here, 777. But April 7th, April 17th, or March 27th here. Okay, so with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands, I kind of feel at first, maybe when the pursuit of you, you were a little bit more guarded, a little bit more restrained, but they kept going at it. And I think, even in some ways, if you were to look back at it now, they kind of just like didn't even acknowledge the boundaries you're trying to put in place. But the fact that they were so confident, the fact that they were so suave, I think got you to kind of relax around it and kind of just say, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'm feeling a strong attraction to them. Let's give this a shot. But it was for their own gain. Like they just wanted to see what you were like in bed. They just, were going off of their lust. They were going off of their desire. And then with the Three of Cups here, I wonder if you guys like randomly ran into each other recently at some sort of event, party, some night out on the town, and you were like ignoring them, or you showed them very little interest in like having a conversation with them, and they were like, okay, yeah, they're mad at me. So, and I think reasonably so, right? But with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands here, like I think they really are trying to act like, it's fine, whatever, like I'm good. I don't need them. But that's not the case, because the Three of Cups, it's like there's a part of them would fantasizes about reuniting with you again, hanging out with you again, seeing what you're up to again. But keep in mind, it's still Three of Cups. So it's still like they view this in a way of, or how they want their love life to be, still open, still playing the field, still casual, but they still want you to be on their team. I hope that makes sense. And they like that you're on their team. They view you as a commodity. They view you as a snack. They view you as, someone that can fulfill their needs. But again, it's not really thinking much about you, Aries. What they like the most about you is the Five of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. So some of you could possibly have Leo rising or Leo moon. I think these are the type of people that like to kind of play games. And these are the games that they like to play. It's not so much mental as much as like getting a rise or a reaction out of people. And it's like to see how bad they still want me, how bad they, miss me and are longing for me. Like they try to find ways to do that. And I think subliminally or very passive aggressively, they've been trying to do that with you, whether it's kind of like, randomly like pictures on social media or, butt dialing you, but then like hanging up or whatever that is, right? And you're not playing into it. So maybe that's a part of them that's making them more curious about you, is that you're not into their drama. You're not pulling yourself into the drama, which in a sense is kind of hurting their ego, because it's showing that, even if you do care, you're not showing them that you do. And that's the rise that they want to get out of someone. But you're really cool. You don't like to lose your head over certain things. You don't like to be dramatic with certain things. Like you keep it pretty real. And I think that's something that someone did notice about you when they met you. You like to have a good time. You like to, make sure everyone's having a good time. You're someone that likes to kind of just keep things like drama free, very light. And I think that's something that they enjoyed about you. What they don't like about you is the Fool card. So Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Again, like, so from the moment it was clear to you that they weren't going to stay, or that, there was ghosting or whatever, you didn't chase them. You were like, okay, let's go to the next. And that's something, again, they like to be chased after. They like to be pursued. They like to be like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you text me back? Like, again, the ego likes to be stroked. And you were just kind of like, all right, well, I'll take that L and move on. And I think the way you moved on, the way you were so quick about it, or at least, again, this is how you portrayed yourself to be, by not giving into the games, by just kind of leaving it where it is, it kind of annoyed them. And again, it's kind of like, damn, was I not that good in bed? Or I don't know. It's making them kind of question this. But I think also they may have viewed you as being, especially for some reason, if there's a maturity difference or maybe even an age difference here, a little immature. Maybe kind of like knowing that, with the age group you're in or the area you're in your life, of just kind of, being open just as they are, for some reason they kind of viewed it as like, oh, well, they're not looking for anything serious anyway, so, I wouldn't take them as an option to settle down with. And if that's not so much the case, then I kind of feel like you've maybe been kind of like clowning them, or like making jokes about them behind their back that they found out about. And they hate the fact that you may be dogging them out like that behind their back. So any of those things I feel like is what they don't like about you, Aries. What they like the most about this connection is the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So yeah, if they did ghost you, then I feel like they felt for now they got the upper hand, that they were able to call it on their terms. I do feel like you haven't been the one to kind of stir up drama from it, like I said, so it's kind of put them at ease and not be able to be, nervous about seeing, if you're going to call them out, if you're going to expose them, especially if they are with other people currently while you were with them. There are also 2 5s here. Your birthday could be April 5th, April 15th, or March 25th as well. But yeah, I think also maybe for a period of time, like a very brief period of time, they may have been going through a dry spell. And then when they had that, moment with you, let's just say, it kind of fulfilled that need to have it in, to have that, satisfaction. But with the 5 of Pentacles here, yeah, I think they like the fact that for now, like, it's on their terms. It's how they view it, and whether that's true or not, it's just their perspective, and I'm just the messenger, right? But I do feel like that if they did ghost you, they liked having that upper hand. And if they did not, let's just say like you kind of caught on to them already and you were kind of quick to just say, all right, yeah, this is not what I want. I feel like they're trying to leave like breadcrumbs of like remembering that night, breadcrumbs of remembering that time you guys were intimate with each other. And again, whether they did this before or they're doing this now, it's something where they think eventually you're going to give in because you miss that, you crave that, you are lacking that in your life, what they did for you in that moment, in that night, in that period of when you guys were hooking up. What they don't like about this connection is the 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. And when I pick this up, it's like you're just chilling, like you're not being active about trying to get an answer from them and trying to pursue them. You're just like, look, like, yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I'm good. I think even too, what bothers them about this connection is that they already showed you that they're not playing with the deck that they kind of made them seem to have. Like when you're playing poker and someone's bluffing that they have like a royal flush or like all aces, and really they have like 2s, 3s, and a 4. That's kind of the energy that I think they're afraid you already see out of them, is that they don't have it all, or that they're not, the prize that they try to put themselves out there to be. And for you already seeing that, it's like, oh yeah, I'm good. And it's making them feel insecure that this already, or that this has been exposed already, and that you could tell other people, or you could just view them in that way. And again, I think they care a lot about what people think about them, and to think that they're not as stacked, or they're not as, impressive as they want to put themselves out to be is a concern, especially if you have like noticed that or have talked about that, especially with the Fool there, right? I also think too, with whoever they're with currently, things have gotten a little bit boring, and that's why they're thinking about you again. That's why they're that could be why there's a tie there, because they reminded of that hookup that night, or that period of time with you guys that was passionate, or that was fun. And they may be kind of seeing the person they're with currently is kind of run its course. But they could start something with you maybe if you would be open to it. But like I said, they're afraid that you already were like, yeah, it was fun, but it's not giving me what I want. The lack with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles here. What they like them, or what their highest hopes are in this, is the Hanged Man. So they still want this to be on pause. They are hoping that if they still kind of remain silent, that they remain at a distance, but either still psychically or intuitively connect to you, or do things very subliminally that isn't fully exposing them, that you'll come around, that you'll come out of like resisting this, of coming out of putting them on timeout and send that message and still be interested. They're hoping that your disinterest, or what you're showing as disinterest right now, is just, you know, a way to tease them, is a way to kind of like put up a front. And they're hoping that, you know, things will turn around and things will kind of come out of this eventually, but they want you to be the ones to come out of hangman mode. They want you to be the ones to pursue them while they're holding, like, you know, they think some sort of treat prize in front of your eyes that would be hard to resist. And maybe that's why they've been posting more thirst traps or posting more sexually, if they know you're seeing them. That could be a hint, Aries. Deepest fears, judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, also Scorpio energy with this card. What's been decided has been decided. There is no resurrection. There is no pursuit. You have already made up your mind. It's sealed, done, sent to the universe. And they're stuck in their situation, whether it's one where they're with someone that isn't making them as fulfilled, or just, you know, the fact that you're still lingering, they could have missed out on something that had more meaning, that they didn't recognize before, that they didn't pay attention to before, but the time is long gone. I think that's what they fear, one way or another, because I still feel like, especially if my intention for this reading was romantic feelings or intentions towards you, I think there's still a want to pursue something here, but again, it feels very much in their own way. So I, you know, just want to be very clear. I don't think it would be like you two falling in love and getting married by the end of the year, but I feel more it's like, oh, I still want Aries. I still crave Aries. I still remember how Aries felt, smelled, taste. Okay, I'm getting a little too deep into that, but like that type of energy that they're hoping you've already have not cut out for good, because they're still craving you, Aries. That's 100% sure. All right, Aries. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. What is this person likely to do? What else can I advise you about this situation? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here and show you the likely outcome. Pull some more tarot oracle cards again to dive deeper, to ask Spirit about any advice. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more information in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Aries, I really hope this has clarified a lot for you, has given you the confirmations, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's happening in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.